The clock is ticking way too fast. The clock is ticking on the AutoCraft season going to an end, and we are in a lot of trouble. But look at all of the progress. Our mega base is almost done. But it's such a big project that almost done also means not very much done at all. There is a few more layers on top of this. I think maybe about 7 layers? And after those 7 layers the base is actually done, but those 7 layers will take me probably about 14 hours. I'm guessing. Is that right? Now it's probably more like 5 hours, but that's still a lot. But the main problem is, in those last 7 layers or so, there is going to be a lot of blue. And that blue is actually warped fungus, warped wood type of blue, warped, what they're called? Warped wart blocks? Warped wart blocks and warped wood. Warped planks. It's a lot of warped stuff. Which warped wood is actually one of the farms that we do not have. The only way for us to get warped wood is to mine it manually in the nether. And I need way too much. I cannot do that. Like, there is actually no way that that's going to end up well. So, time to fly over to an industrial district and see if we can design a netherwood farm. So I wanted to do a little bit of a time-lapse chat, and it's more of like a time-lapse question. What are you most excited for in 1.20? Like, for me it is just being able to start over again and going into a new season with AutoCraft, but yeah, let me know in the comments. And there it is, the farm is all done, and even though it is not the fastest farm in the world, it is definitely working. And it has actually already produced quite a lot of warped stems and quite a lot of warped wart blocks. Which is of course what we need to finish the base. I'm also filtering out the crimson stems, however I've just brought over all of the crimson stems that we got to the shop for shop reasons. Anyways, you know what that means. That means we can finish the base. And I know we just did a time lapse, however this is going to be way too epic to not record. It was long overdue, but the mega base is completely finished and oh my goodness am I excited about it. And with completely finished I mean like there's only a few finishing touches, and that's like, you know, a few missing blocks in the walls, and then there's the removing the beacons and a little bit of cleanup over here of all of the stuff that we used to build this base. Which, yeah, of course, we'll do that after we actually filled in all of the walls, like when we filled in all of the missing blocks that are all through this entire build. But apart from that, it is done, and it is looking very cool. There is, however, one thing that I personally feel is definitely missing here, and that is some challenge. But we can definitely add some challenge by just going over to the shopping district and placing an order with LazyCon. And here we are, this is LazyCon's shop. Need to move some pesky villagers, got a particular zombie you've grown attached to. Well, putting your order here, I get them on their way, safe and sound. We'll move any mob, anywhere. Villagers are flat 1 diamond per 100 blocks, all other jobs will be negotiated on the next empty page. Please leave your name and a short job description, I'll get back to you with an estimate. So we're just going to... I need you to move a warden into Rusty's mega base. There's an ancient city under the labyrinth. Good luck. And I feel like that's all we need. I mean, I might not have signed it, so you might be confused to who's trying to put a warden in my base. But secretly, I just really want a warden. You know, who doesn't want a pet warden? With that, we have finished every single project for this season. However, if I finished all of the projects, that doesn't mean that you have. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to put all of my stuff here. How am I going to do this? I'm putting all of my prized possessions, including the first ever dragon egg, in all of these. The emeralds aren't even worth that much. In all of these shulker boxes. Maybe a little bit of diamonds here and stuff. Alright, I think with that, that is all of the important stuff. It is nighttime and I don't actually have a bed here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with night. That is all of my regular inventory stuff. So the way this works is, if you want this, you can get it, but you're going to have to go through the labyrinth. Oh, and like, they're not here yet, but remember that I did put in an order for some wardens in my mega base. So good luck dealing with that. Now, I should have some spare light. These are not going to get me very far. Ah, dang it. Okay, I guess we'll walk. Bye, pickaxe. So the way you go about doing this, you come through the nether portal, which is at... I should probably show how to get here from the nether side. Yeah, if I had more time, I'd pretty up this area right here. But basically, at some point, you'll see some type of muddy road, and you'll just take a first right. I might place a few extra blocks if I have the time, but yeah, I probably don't. Go through the nether portal, find my stuff, and then it's yours. But with that, I hope you enjoyed this season of AutoCraft. And I'll see you in the next season. Bye bye. Still here, huh? Would you like to get a hint of what's happening next season? I'm a troll.